Hey, how's it going, YouTube? So today I'm going to speak about how to pull a hoe. Now, got my notes right here, and let me just quickly go over what you need to do. So, to actually pull and just start talking to one, you have to actually speak up. You can't just expect them to come up to you. You have to go up to the woman, either in a friend group or cold approaching. Cold approaching is a term that you use for, you know, just going up to a random woman and starting a conversation. Now, once you actually start interacting with the woman or with the girl, with the person in interest, you want to always start off with an opening. Always start off with, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Where you're from? You know, simple things of that nature. And they're gonna reply, and you're just gonna make sure you're making eye contact, make sure you got your chest up, you're in a nice, comfortable situation. You know, at first it's always gonna be awkward. That first little interaction of, excuse me, how you doing? You know, how's it going? Nice weather today, you know. That's always the awkwardest part. But the more you just speak and you just create your own conversation, the more you can figure out. All right, now there is simple ways of starting a conversation. So to start the conversation with this person or with this hoe in question, a hoe is usually a person that, you know, in terms basically means someone who has a lot of bodies or is very out there, but mainly has a lot of bodies. And just to clarify, I do not condone you trying to actually fuck this person or like do any of the sorts, but this is just information off of what I know, off of my experience and how I've done things. So don't take it as 100% bulletproof. This is just how I've done things, and 90% of the time you will experience failure. They will deny you, which is perfectly fine. There's so many more people, and let's get right into it. So once you get that conversation down, once you get the phone number, once you get all those things checked out, you want to not text as much. Like, you should only be texting once in a while. You should not be texting from morning to night. That is not the way to do it. You're setting yourself up for failure. You mostly would just want to text for important events and just for making that approach to make a date. You want to have a lot of dates. This doesn't mean you have to waste a lot of money. You could be taking them to McDonald's, you could be taking them to the park, you could be taking them to the Cheesecake Factory, you could be taking them to the mall, you could be taking them to a little small arcade. You know, even sometimes just a little stroll, just a walk. You know, a walk is perfectly fine, just if you're trying to get to know them. And, you know, just go around shopping centers, a movie, the basics. But you just want to set up that date. Once you set up the date, now, this is where you want to be your funny, calm, and just strong side. You want to dress nice, you want to look nice, you want to look presentable, and this just goes like outside of dating, outside of relationships, outside of all this. You always want to look good and presentable. But going forward, you want to, you know, start making moves, see how she feels you. You could automatically just sense if she does not like you or if she fucks with you. Sometimes they'll throw in curveballs. I tend to avoid that. That mostly means they're just looking for attention, so you just want to skip out on that. But if you feel like they do like you and they really are trying to get to know you, get to know them, you will always want to keep the conversation on them and mostly just hear what they're saying, because the more you hear what they're saying, the more they're going to want to know about you. And you keep yourself a little mysterious. You don't really talk too much about yourself. you just present yourself. What they see is what they want. So if you present yourself as a strong, responsible, good man, they're gonna treat you that way, and they're gonna want you more. They're gonna be, they're gonna desire you, and more to that. The hardest part is intimacy, like true intimacy, like physical intimacy. That first physical touch is gonna really drop the ball. Like, it's gonna really show if they like you or not. If you go up for a hug, or if you go up for a hug, if you touch the thigh or something like that, most of the time they should just gravitate towards you if they do like you. If they don't, they're gonna kind of play hard to get. And off of my experience, don't rush things. Keep it nice and calm, but you want to kind of make your intentions clear, not too clear to the point where you're asking directly what you want. That never goes. Yeah, it never goes right. Have a nice conversation, ask about their past relationships, but not in a way where you want to know every single detail. In a way where you're learning what type of person they are in a relationship. So this would be, a good question would be, what have you learned from your past relationship? So this is a great opener to just understand what went wrong in their relationship, and what they're trying to fix, or what type of trauma they have. And if you really are just trying to, get to the point, just dig out, just start making out, bro. Making out is the easiest way. Start by touching the thigh, looking in their eye, talking to them, and just YOLO, just go in for the kiss and make out. And while you're doing this, just start doing what you do. But if you don't have experience, yeah, it's gonna be a little tough. Make sure you just don't smush your face into her. Do a little bit of lip biting, not too much. A little bit of tongue, not too much. Keep it nice, simple. Make sure it feels right. If it doesn't feel right to you, then it probably doesn't feel right to her. If she's backing off of you, she doesn't like it. And if she backs off of you, you should back off of her and be like, what can I do to improve myself? What did I do wrong? And if she's honest, she'll tell you. If she's not honest, she'll be like, oh no, you're perfectly fine, I just felt something. Yeah, that's the go-to lie. That go-to lie it's annoying, but yeah, girls really do like when a guy is experienced and does already know these tactics. So trial and error, like I said, 90% of the time you're gonna fail, but when you do win, you win. And a girl that really does like you will make it so easy for you to just do whatever you want. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you.